What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We're here once again with new stuff coming in the next couple of hours, and it is the movie collaboration campaign part 3. I think JP is part 4, but it's more or less the exact same thing, right? So let's go right into the details. Let's talk about a couple of things and when this is all dropping, right? So first thing, all this is dropping. I think it's like a few hours after reset happens. So whenever your whenever your daily reset happens, when you log in and your missions reset and stuff like that, put at least, I think it's like an hour or two after that, and then the campaign will drop. So a lot of very exciting stuff, like everything drops, story events, all the events themselves. Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo drop, or Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo drop. They're not standalone cards, which is very unfortunate. But we'll go over that here in a second. So let's go over the details. Let's see. So on first login, we are getting 70 stones, like right off the bat, and we're getting 14 copies of Gamma 1, which is pretty insane. So you'll be able to fully rainbow this free-to-play Tech Gamma 1 right off the bat, which is very, very awesome. Gamma 2 is associated with completing all the missions. With a collaboration, you will be able to get all 14 copies to rainbow him as well. I don't know if there's going to be like a farmable version of him. I believe so, but I think it's up to whether how the events themselves look, right? But nonetheless, you'll be able to get Gamma 2 through missions as well, right? So, and the long-awaited cards of Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, or better served is just an Ultimate Gohan and Power Awakened Piccolo, right? Orange Piccolo is a giant transformation, and Beast Gohan is an active skill. Everybody has feelings about this. I like it because they're finally in the game, quotations, right? But I don't like it because they're not cards you can use, right? Like, you're not going to see that epic animation of Beast Gohan or anything like multiple times. You're not going to, which is very unfortunate, right? It's a one-time deal per fight, and it's like that's what sucks about it. I think a lot of people are just heavily disappointed, right? But I guess we got an LR Ultimate Gohan, so there's that, right? But we didn't get Beast, which is very, sucks, right? But it's going to be a discount multis and stuff like that. You'll be able to get tickets. There are packs associated with both of these dual Dokkan Festival cards that you'll be able to summon on a ticket banner, right? I will be summoning immediately for these guys as soon as they come out. Stone sales, very exciting stuff. And this is another thing I want to talk about. The stone sales end on the 15th of next month, which is next year, right? I feel as though two things are going to happen. One, we're either going to get Golden Frieza, right? Because he would be in line similar to how Janemba was last year, or, how Janemba was, right? How he got delayed up until like the mid of January. Or this is going to be more superhero stuff, whether it's Cell Max or like the Gamma 1 and 2 LR, or like Gamma 2 with the giant like meteor attack that he does, right? So it all really depends, but we'll see how that plays out. But Stone Cell is very exciting stuff. Superhero category summon, which is basically like a GT Heroes version of like Dragon Ball of DBS, which holds all the characters of DBS for at least the main cast, right? Which is very awesome. It's a very powerful category, and it's only going to get better, right? With more iterations of the DBS, entire series, right? Which is very exciting stuff. There is obviously Elder Kai's. Every banner that comes out comes with Elder Kai's, which is very, very nice. 2 new Dokkan events, Ultimate Gohan and Power Awakened Piccolo, or Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, right? I don't know what I like the art. I personally really like the art of these two. Beast Gohan could have been better, but it's fine. You can now new stages for the base form Teen Gohan from this event. You'll be able to awaken him to his his Super Saiyan form. is TUR State. So it's two different named characters, so you can farm the TUR and then farm the SSR as well and have two named characters. Very exciting. Whether or not this Super Saiyan Gohan EZAs is left to be seen, but hopefully he does. It's very exciting. A new limited event for skill overs for the superhero category, which is very, very awesome. This not only boosts the brand new units that are coming to the game here in a couple of hours, but also the entire category itself, which is filled with very powerful units as well, right? A brand new Red Zone is coming to Global and JP at the same time. Starting again, all this drops right in a couple of hours. I believe only the first two stages are available, which is going to be the Red Ribbon Army, which is a bunch of like fodder characters from the DB era, and then there's Dr. Gero and 19 from when the Andrew Cell saga starts, right? And then after that, they're going to add Cell, and they're going to add Gamma 1 and 2. Whether or not Gamma 1 and 2 are going to be two completely separate runs, or they're going to be put together is left to be seen. But the huge difference here, and I think the shift is starting to go, is that this is the first time that a super typed character is getting a Red Zone stage, which is in the form of Gamma 1 and 2. Unless they make them extreme, which is stupid because they're a super card within the game itself. So I believe it's safe to assume that these guys will be super enemies you're going to have to fight, which is going to be very awesome, right? New missions added to Cell Max. Probably a bunch of category stuff, bleeding within 10 turns, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Simple stuff, but more stuff at Cell Max, always very appreciated. I hope they keep doing this, to just keep adding new missions to Cell Max, right? Makes the event last longer, and it's more, it's better for everybody. And then a new stage for Infinite Dragon Ball History is added, which is probably going to be a movie collaboration type deal, right? It's obvious. Reopening the special event for the Teen Gohan so you can farm them. And a new chain battle, which we're going to be facing Gamma 2 this time around. Starting mid-month of next year. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Whether or not we're going to get a part 2 or not for this celebration. For this, right? We don't know. It's heavy speculation. Whether or not they save a card that you can use of Cell Max and say Gamma 1 and 2 duo card is left to be seen. Obviously, there needs to be a standalone Orange Piccolo card. There needs to be a standalone Beast Gohan card. All that needs to exist, right? Because it doesn't exist, and you kind of get the pseudo versions, which is the forms before. It's left to speculation whether or not eventually they're going to do it. Now, who knows if part 2 might include, Cell Max and Gamma 1 and 2 dual card. Who knows? But I get it's a more of a left to be seen. But there's a lot to do within this time, right? Because not only, I will remind you guys, not only are we getting the superhero collaboration, we are also getting the New Year stuff for both versions, right? Within a week's time, with literally a couple of days, right? So there's going to be a lot more stuff to do on par with this celebration. I do remind you guys as well. It's 600 stones for the step-up banner that you should remember that you need to do if you're a free-to-play player, right? If you spend money on the game, you already know how you're going to spend your money. It's completely up to you. But I need to remind you that the New Year's banner is coming, and the New Year's celebration is underway for both versions, right? Whatever that might be, whether it's just retrain, stuff or stuff like that, right? And another thing too, that it's not within that's not within the details of the celebration. That's why people are led to believe that there's going to be a part 2. The EZA for Blue, that AGO Blue Gogeta and the Super Saiyan Fizz Broly that both transformed. One transforms to Blue Gogeta, the other one transforms into the DBS Broly, Full Power Broly. That came out back when the Broly movie came out, right? They are both getting EZAs, which is very exciting, and they're not part of the celebration. So what my theory is that there's absolutely going to be a part 2 with new LRs, new EZAs, and stuff like that. So the free-to-play EZAs for the new Gohan, the new Super Saiyan Gohan, and maybe even the awakenings of both the new Gammas that are being introduced to the game. Again, all speculation, but it's a safe assumption, right? For sure, considering that the EZAs are not part of this specific set of, campaign details. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, considering they're not actually Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo because they're just, again, active skills, right? They're not standalone cards you can use, at least for the most part. Orange Piccolo is a giant form, so you kind of get to use them, but not really. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, the free-to-play cards are good. The banner units are pretty decent. Pam's pretty good. The Goten and Trunks, some people like them, some people not. I think they look fine. I don't think they're horrible, but I think they could have done better. Just my opinion. But we'll see what entails for the future of this campaign, whether or not we get a part 4 and JP gets a part 5. I guess it's left to be seen, right? But I'm out of here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you super excited? Are you going to summon for both these cards? I know I am. For damn sure I am, right? But we'll see how it all plays out. But I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Take care.